Hello friends, good evening. Uh, here Oscar here. In today's section, we'll discuss about how to track our Twitter post. It's all about the power automation. So the topic is like how to track our Twitter post in SharePoint list. So suppose someone is trying to actually there are so many features provided by Microsoft, out of box features provided by Microsoft in Power Automation. So we can also call it Microsoft Flow. In Microsoft Flow there are so many predefined templates are available and which are provided by Microsoft. So here we will use one of those feature among there are so many features. So here I am using there is a feature called and there is a template called save tweets that included a specific hashtag to a SharePoint list. So mainly what we are doing here, so there is a specific hashtag. So there are so Microsoft Flow will understand some tags that so which will provided, like suppose I am using one word, so before that I have to put some hashtag or @ tag. So if we will provide this type of tag, then Microsoft will understand what are the type of tag is there, so that it will behave like in this way. So what we'll do, so I just created one, I just log in to the my Microsoft Flow, and I choose those save tweets that included a specific hashtag to a SharePoint list template. So here once you click on this, it will first verify you should have the access to SharePoint, you should have access to the Twitter account. So before you doing anything, before you start this thing, first you verify your Twitter account. You have to integrate your Twitter account with your SharePoint Office 365 here. So what I'll do, I'll stop here. I will don't click on the continue, but before that what you will do, what are the main things here? If someone will put some post, it will save in your SharePoint list. So now the main thing is we have to create one SharePoint list where we will save the Twitter list, Twitter posts. So what I'll do, here I have already created. I just going to my communication site. Here I go to the site contents. Here I click on the site contents. So before that I have to, so if you do not have the access to Twitter, so it will ask you for to log in, means integrate the Twitter account. So here it will ask you to integrate, or you have to put your connection. If I want, then I will add one new connection also over here. So and here also you have the permission to connect SharePoint account. So I think there is some internet is over here, so that just a sec. So here you can click on continue. So before that I just go to the site content. So here I have created one Twitter list, so you can see it here. This is the Twitter list which I have created, but here I just applied some JSON to create some views, so that we'll discuss it later. So if you see here, if you go to the site setting, so release setting, here I have updated, means I created the whatever the columns I have created, you can get to know all these column over here. So here if you see my Twitter list, so actually there is some internet was miss over here. Just a second, here we'll see what the so here is my all these columns, and the one is title, then tweet by, full name, date, Twitter format date, Twitter profile pic. These are the column I have created here, columns. So what we'll do next, I have to go to the so what you will do now, you can note it down. There is the tweet by full name is the single line text, date is the also date and time. Here I have created tweet format date. Here if you see here, here I just put the calculated column like test date. It will show you the month, means exact date from the dates. So here also you can see link to Twitter, full tweet, number of retweets. Here I have created this thing because of two my I want to show this type of view here, so that I created. So okay, next go to here, just next click on the continue. If you click on the continue, it will ask you to next your flow has been started here. So okay, now here if you see here in the short test, how you will provide your key. You can provide like happy hours in the double quote. You can provide like hack something. You can provide love or hack. You can if you want to put the username of the Twitter username, then you can do in this format. This type of format you can do. Here you have to provide your like site name, whatever your site name, it will come up here. Next, once you choose the site, here it will ask you to choose the list name. So which list name you will choose? You will choose the your newly created list that you have to choose. So here I am not going to create one more. I'm just already I have created one this flow. So I just going to edit this flow. So if you see here the same flow, but when so here how I did like this: hacks, love, hat, song, music, SharePoint. If you see here, you just put a comma. If you want to, suppose I want to put my username here. This is my Twitter username here. So you can put like this, so that if suppose if I will update, I am posting any new thing, then it will update in the SharePoint list. So here if you go to the create item, if you see here if you just give the site name, then you have to put the list name. Once you give the list name, it will automatically come title, Twitter by full name, date, all these columns. It is not your list column. This is the automated column which need the means lies the flow need all these values. So where you will means how you will integrate this value, means flow has already this type of value, so you have to add your columns, your list columns. So if you click here, your list columns will populate over here. You just these are the your list columns. Sorry, in the left side is your all list columns. So here you have to put your all Twitter fields. So if you click here, then here you have to in title place you will put the Twitter text, Twitter by you will put the Twitter by, all this field it will come up over here. If you want to go to the profile link, so here I did like this, I just put the twitter.com/Twitter by, so it will redirect to your profile link. So here the same status is the Twitter ID, it will redirect to your Twitter ID which you have posted. This is the full tweet of the full tweets of the means full description of your tweet, whatever you have posted, and here number of retweet. Here all these value will be set based on these values. So and once all these things will be done, next go to the test. Here you can I will perform the trigger action. I will perform the trigger action, or you can using the data from previous rounds. So if it is your first time, then you just click on this tag and click on the save text. If you click on the save text, then you will wait for some time, and it will verify. It will internally verify if any new post is posted in the Twitter based on your keyword. Then it will update it in the SharePoint list. So if you have any issues in this flow, then in flow checker will show you an error here. Then once you done, you just click on the save. Next go to my flow. Here I am not going to save because I didn't anything. Here is the means it will automatically run every time. So if you next one after, you will just wait for 5 minutes or something. If any new post has been happen in the Twitter, it will automatically come over here. like is your created by, this is your means description, this is your means username. If you click here, then it will redirect you to the Twitter post who has created like this. You can do it like this. This is all about, you can track all this everything in the SharePoint list, whatever the new things. This is all about like my Twitter, means I have to track my Twitter post in the SharePoint list. Insert Twitter that included a specific hashtag to a SharePoint. This is the template name. So you'll get it over here. Thank you all. That's all about this section. I will come with you new feature, new things in my next topic. Thank you. Thank you for your time. If you have any question, then please don't forget to post in my comment section. Thanks. Bye bye.